My dear friends, welcome to Sur Sangam Reflections from Jaipur. We are in the fourth Sunday of Lenten season, and today we are reflecting on the prodigal son, the parable of the prodigal son. It is called the queen of all parables, and which we have been reflecting all our life. What is the parable? It is about a beautiful family which has everything because the father and the two sons are living together with the servants and good bit of wealth among them. But yet the son decides to break his relationship with his father and his brother. He says, "Give me my property that belongs to me and I will go away from you." The father reluctantly agrees. He doesn't want to break his relationship. But the son, who is the younger son, goes away and wastes all that money. He wastes on the prostitutes. He wastes on all that he wants and thinks he's a big man. But unfortunately, there is a big famine over there. And the situation comes to such that he is not able to have any money in his pocket. He goes to some place because he is terribly hungry. And that man makes him work among the pigs, an animal which the Jewish people hate. But he has no other option. But he even feels that if I can get something that the pigs eat, I will be satisfied. It is then that he realizes his mistake. He begins to think the love with which his father had loved him, all that he received from him, in spite of the fact that his mother was dead. And he feels that even the servants who were working in my house were better than what I am. I'm living in this terrible situation. But then he decides, I must return back. And I believe my father will forgive me. He says, doesn't matter if he doesn't forgive me, but I will come and ask pardon. Meanwhile, the father does not hate his son in any way. He had never broken his relationship because his relationship with his sons were always same. When his son comes back, he waits for him. And before he says any word, he embraces him and loves him. And not only that he forgives him, but he gives a big celebration, telling them, this son of mine was dead and he is alive. He was lost and is found. And I am so very happy. But there is another side to this story, that of his elder son. That elder son had actually never loved his father or his brother. For him, perhaps there was no relationship at all. And perhaps if he had this relationship, he would not have let his brother go away. But now he is extremely angry. He feels that his father has done something wrong because he's celebrating the return of his brother who has squandered all the money possible. प्यारे भाई और बहनों, ये कहानी जो दृष्टांत जो आपके सम्मुख आज मैं रख रहा हूं, जो आपने बार बार सुना है, वह आपकी और मेरी कहानी है। हमारे घर घर की कहानी है, हमारे समाज की कहानी है, जहां पर हम कितने ही अच्छे लोग क्यों ना हो, चाहे हम गिरजाघर जा रहे हैं या मंदिर में जा रहे हैं, अक्सर हमारे बीच में प्यार अगर नहीं होता, हम किसी को क्षमा देने के लिए तैयार नहीं होते, हम नीरे पशु हैं और हम में आध्यात्मिकता बिल्कुल ही नहीं है। और हम सोचते हैं हम आध्यात्मिक लोग हैं, लेकिन हम बिल्कुल नहीं हैं। क्योंकि जो लोग ईश्वर को प्यार करते हैं, उनको एक दूसरों को प्यार करना पड़ता है, उनको ऊपर उठना पड़ता है और उस बाप के समान बनना पड़ता है, तो ये सब होने के बावजूद क्षमा देने के लिए तैयार हो जाता है, अपने बेटे को वापस लेने के लिए तैयार हो जाता है, और यहां तक कि उसके लिए एक सेलिब्रेशन भी करता है। प्यारे भाई और बहनों, कितनी बार हम देखते हैं हम अपने ही माँ बाप को भूल जाते हैं, और जब हम किसी पद पर चल जाते हैं उनकी मदद करने के लिए नहीं आते हैं, और हम वो रिश्ते भूल जाते हैं जहां पर भाई बहन एक साथ रहते हैं, और जब छोटी छोटी बातों के लिए हम अलग हो जाते हैं और दोबारा रिश्ते बनाने के लिए तैयार नहीं होते। जिस प्रकार आज की कहानी में हमें बताया गया कि बड़े भाई ने अपने छोटे भाई को क्षमा देने के लिए कभी तैयार नहीं हुआ। इसी प्रकार अगर होता है तो ये समय हम बिता रहे हैं जिसको हम कहते हैं कि यह 40 का समय है, तो यह बेकार हो जाएगा। क्योंकि इस समय एक हृदय परिवर्तन होने की जरूरत है, न केवल बाप को बल्कि उस घर में जितने भी लोग रहते हैं। हृदय परिवर्तन तभी होता है जब हम ईश्वर को मानते हैं और ईश्वर की कृपा हमारे मन में आ जाती है, हमारे दिल में आ जाती है। अन्यथा हम किसी भी प्रकार से हम कह नहीं सकते हम ये 40 सही प्रकार मना जा रहे हैं। क्योंकि हमारा पुनरुत्थान तभी हो जाता है कि हम इसी जीवन में पुनर्जीवित हो जाते हैं, एक दूसरी दृष्टिकोण से हम देखने लगते हैं, प्यार भरे दृष्टिकोण से देखने लगते हैं, और इस प्रकार हमारी जिंदगी जो है सार्थक हो जाती है। तो आइए हम सभी मनन चिंतन करें, अपने आप से पूछें हम क्या है। क्या हम बड़े भाई के समान हैं जो अपने भाई को क्षमा देने के लिए तैयार नहीं है? क्या हम छोटे बेटे के समान हैं जो सब कुछ उड़ाकर सोचते हैं कुछ भी नहीं होगा? या हम उस पापा के समान हैं जो अपने बेटों को हमेशा वो क्षमा देने के लिए, प्यार देने के लिए तैयार था, जिसने अपने रिश्ते को कभी नहीं तोड़ा? थोड़ी देर के लिए मनन चिंतन करें और ईश्वर से प्यार करें, ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करें कि हमारे रिश्ते कभी ना टूटे, हमारा जीवन जो है उस प्रभु के समान बन जाए जो हमेशा हमें क्षमा देने के लिए तैयार है। थैंक यू एंड गॉड ब्लेस यू।
A man had 2 sons. The younger son told his father,
"Father, I want my share of your estate now, before you die."
So his father agreed to divide his wealth between his sons. A few days later, his younger son packed all his belongings and moved to a distant land. And there he wasted all his money in wild living.
Watch where you're going! Go ahead, throw them again! Put that down! Thief! Thief!
About the time his money ran out, a great famine swept over the land, and he began to starve. He persuaded a local farmer to hire him, and the man sent him into his fields to feed the pigs. The young man became so hungry that even the pods he was feeding the pigs looked good to him, but no one gave him anything.
My father's workers have plenty to eat, and here I am starving to death. I will go to my father and say to him, "Father, I have sinned against God in heaven and against you. I am no longer good enough to be called your son. Treat me like one of your workers."
But when he was still a long way off, his father saw him and felt sorry for him. He ran to his son. he hugged and kissed him.
Hurry and bring the best clothes and put them on him. Give him a ring for his finger and sandals for his feet. Get the best calf and prepare it so we can eat and celebrate. This son of mine was dead but has now come back to life. He was lost and has now been found.
And they began to celebrate.